Hey folks, Papa Boris here playing some more Into the Breach on unfair difficulty. We're up with the Bombermechs, and I rolled in my last run a god tier Silica with skilled, which is plus 2 HP and plus 1 move, and then also plus 1 mech reactor. And this is the pilot I use for the Bombermechs because this bombling mech often just wants to, or this bombling mech often just wants to stay put and shoot out lots of bombs. Now, what's weird is that in the beginning of the game, this mech is not in a great position to benefit from Silica because it doesn't really want to move around very much and it doesn't need that much HP. It just kind of wants to, well, stay in one place. So I'm thinking about actually putting Silica on a different mech, someone who actually benefits more from the movement and the HP and the extra mech reactor, and that I think is the teleporter mech, because it would be nice for this mech to have extra movement and be able to get into place to have more flexibility to teleport. So I'll put Silica on that mech to start with, and then obviously once I get the power cores to pop off with the bombling mech, which requires 5 power cores, then we'll put Silica back on there. Well, we'll see if that works. I could just be wrong and stupid to do that. I don't think I need to heal ally, although it is cool to heal allies completely. We just want the extra movement with that extra mech reactor. Let's take a look at these islands. So we have the Boost Scion, which is a pretty good one, and no webbing enemies. Now, the Blobber Boss is rough, so that's a consideration. The Fire Scion's also good. 2 HP enemies and a 1 HP enemy. That's very tempting. The boss is fine. We have the spider thing here, which later could be okay because with the bomblings, you could just pick off spiders. And then the regen mech is also good. This is also a good spot. Now that has more HP enemies. God, that's 3 great islands. What I'm going to do here, I think, is go here because these enemies are all 3 HP. We're going to do this, which has 2 HP enemies and a 1 HP enemy. And this mech in particular has a 2 damage shot. So it can kill non-alpha versions of the basic enemies, which I think is really valuable. Okay, I'm biased in favor of going here to fill up my HP. I don't like the mission, though. Don't kill the volatile Vec. The map is absolutely incredible, though. Jesus Christ. Oh, defend the train! That's also a good map because there's no buildings on this enemy side. I mean, I could go here, but, you know, let's just go here. Let's just get this out of the way. Basically, you could try defending the train first and seeing if this mission is not don't kill the volatile Vec. And this gives you access to these stars, but we could get to these stars later anyway. These are the only 2-star missions here, so let's just go for it. See what the hell happens. Just gotta make sure I don't shoot the Vec into the water. Okay, somebody needs to go right there to stop this alpha spider from jumping here. As it is, this spider has no targets. I just can't put anybody here or here, and it'll be fine. Now this spider, I mean, there's no way that we're gonna not give it targets, so that's a little freaky. But what I'll do is, I mean, maybe I can teleport. I can use my teleporter to deal with that spider. So we'll just kind of shove you in front, I guess, like this, and call it a day. Oh, we got a time pod, which is good. This, I mean, no matter where the time pod lands, it can always cause problems. But at least this time pod, like, maybe is not entirely in the way of things. All right, so the crab's going after a building, the mosquito's going after a building, so we don't have more than we can handle here. There is, like, there's this, and the bomber mech can take care of itself because this isn't an alpha. Oh, no, we cannot! No matter where the bombling explodes, it blows up a building. Oh, shoot. Okay, so I could obviously just teleport this spider with this crab, and that will take care of both of those threats. Then I need to deal with this mosquito. It's a little tricky because I can't shoot through anything to damage it. How much do these things move? I don't know how much they move with. Oh, it doesn't show you the amount of movement. God darn it. Well, basically, I can move this bomber mech. That's fine. I can move it, put like a bombling here, and shoot through it. Then I'm just letting this alpha spider go amok. It would have been nice to have some kind of move where I can actually kill this. Like, okay, what if I put this thing in the water, swap the spider with it, and then shoot through this building? No, because then I push it into the mission critical building. Yeah, that's the thing about this squad. There's always probably some sort of 5,000 IQ move. Okay, what if I actually swap the mosquito or the crab with the spider? No, with my own mech. Oh, what if I do that? Okay, so if I do that, then the spider will just attack the thing and kill it. So I can have it kill the mosquito. I can move down here and shoot through and kill the crab. Okay, we're going to try this out. So it's like this. We do this. And then we do this. Okay, and then you can go get the time pod to prevent any issues, and the bombling today can just block a spawn. That's one thing I love about this squad. Every single turn that you play with this squad was probably not the best turn. There was probably some like higher IQ move you could have done. But we just gotta embrace a little bit of satisficing here. We protected all this stuff, so just hope for the best. I can take this hit. It's just 1 damage. It's not the end of the world. This didn't web my own person, which is great. Okay, so I could go here and I could shoot through my own guy to just kill that spider and then swap to get the spider the hell out of the way. I think I'm just gonna do that. Let's just not dick around. We gotta embrace a little bit of satisficing because now this alpha's out of position. It's gonna have to target my own bomber mech, but that's fine. We're gonna block this spawn. I could, of course, do some damage to this thing, but I'm going to be risky. We're going to block it. And I already got the time pod, so there's no worries about that, this attack happening. And then only 1 enemy spawns here where it really can't reach anything. And then we just have to deal with this thing. That's fine. I can always just, like, plop you into the water and then teleport and kill the alpha spider that way. So we're going to let that be. God, I forgot how much I love this squad. This squad is so fun to play with. All right, Alpha Mosquito is like the worst thing because it has a lot of HP and it can actually reach stuff, but I don't think even it can reach this building, can it? Oh, you guys are going to tag team me, huh? Okay. Well, here is where having a shit ton of movement is really nice because I can just do this. This might not even be the best thing, but let's just have the enemy pile drive that Mosquito, and then we can, like, do a bombling and still block a spawn. You don't even have to do anything today. Yeah, if I could have gotten back here, I could have done this shot. I don't even think that matters too much. I'll just plop you into the water. That way I'm ready to teleport you. And, like, just teleport this alpha into the water if need be. So we killed the flying mech who wouldn't die in the water. Now this volatile mech has somehow managed to get to the point where it can actually start attacking the mission critical stuff. Okay, it's going after this building, which is fine. That's not a huge deal. It's also not a huge deal. Okay, so everybody's going after that building. There's got to be a way I can deal with it, right? I mean, so I can teleport into the water. And then... Oh, 1, 2... Okay, this is a problem. So the issue is I can't use you to babysit the volatile Vec because from here... Ah, this is awkward. Yeah, this is actually very awkward. Okay, so if I swap with the alpha and I shoot with the phasing shot that doesn't do damage, I hit this building. So, and I don't have enough movement to go around because that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I don't have that. So that's a problem. If I swap with the crab to kill the crab, I can phase to kill this thing. But then this volatile hits the building. So, okay, I mean, it's not the end of the world if I take a grid damage, but it really feels like there's got to be a way to do this. If I just move the volatile vac, it will attack the spider, but it only does 1 damage, and I can't do a bombling to finish it off because that also blows up a thing. Okay, what if I bombling, put it here, blow it up, move the volatile vac, it hits the alpha, and then that leaves the teleporter to just deal with this crab somehow. I mean, I could just swap the crab with the spider. Right, and then just shove this out of the way. But that move that I found, the wacky one, actually gives some XP. Okay, I have a reset if this is wrong somehow. So we blow up, we walk up here, we do a phase shot that deals 0 damage, the volatile vet kills the alpha, and then the teleporter, I mean, it can just do whatever. Well, it's actually not whatever, Because if I swap with the alpha, then this thing just gets punched. But this should be okay, because we're attacking 1, 2, 3, 4, and from here it's canceled. But from here it would have been 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that would have been a blank spot. Okay, that's fine. It would have been fine either way. Just make sure this is good. Yep. All right, a great start. This squad, the XP is a little bit weird because this mech only can ever get shared XP, the Bombling mech. So it's actually a reason to maybe put Silica on that mech, because Silica doesn't care about getting more experience because he's already max level. Okay, we got this. It's kind of cool. And a reactor core. I mean, it's free, so might as well. Lip. Now, I need to think about this power core because I actually could already have Silica's double shot. You know what? We're going to do it. Let's not dick around. So, with the double shot, you can't move, but you can shoot a bombling in the same direction twice. With the bomb dispenser, you can move and shoot, but the bombs have to go in different directions, and having to go in different directions is a problem. All right, well, we're doing defend the train. Because the map is good. If the map was less good, I might not do this, because the squad is not the greatest at defending, since the bombling mech can only do damage. Whee! Boy, this is not good with this. Okay, I mean, I'm glad this alpha's kind of in the back, but... all right, we're gonna have to bait this spider, I think, because... I mean, I just can't not bait anything. I just don't want to bait this alpha. Okay, the bombling goes in the back. You can go forward. Teleporter's a little tricky on this one, because if you teleport something in front of the train, it doesn't actually fix the problem. Okay, this one jumped forward a bit. Scion could have blocked the train, which would have been annoying. This is actually a nothing burger having it out here, so I'm very grateful for this. Okay, so the obvious move is I shoot a bombling, kill the spider, and I do another one, and I blow up the Scion and get this down to 1 HP. So the question is, can my teleporter and my crab, can my teleporter and my phaser deal with the mosquito and crab? It's a little tricky, actually. Well, okay, hold it. So, my teleporter going back down to 3 move is a wait, I didn't put a pilot in here. I just forgot to drag the pilot in here. God darn it. Well, nothing I can do about it. The pilot wouldn't have given it extra move. So going down to 3 move is a problem, because if I could have done 4... Like, I can't do a teleport here because the train runs me down. Let's see. If I swap mosquito with crab, it does deal with both of them. I just can't block a spawn then. That's fine. That's all right. I'm gonna satisfice a little bit here. I like... This thing's immune to fire, right? Okay, thank God. That would have been actually very annoying if it weren't. I could actually block a spawn instead of killing off the Scion. Like, how much do I really care about the Scion, right? I need to think about that. It would be also nice if I could kill this spider. I'm just trying to do too much. Let's simply do this. Oh, I could use my thing to kill the crab. I mean, that's a good thing. Yeah, let's kill the crab. So now I need to decide if I want to block a spawn or kill the spider and do a damage to the alpha. Oh, I can't block a spawn because this mosquito's attacking that square. All right, you know what? I love having decisions made for me. That's one thing I enjoy. Blap. So the nice thing about this squad, even though it does have some issues with this mech that only does damage and does not push, is that this mech has this phaser shot, which is good for the train level because you can shoot through the train and like deal with the spider, for example, in a very efficient way. Okay, the crab is in front of the train and threatening to kill the train. So if I phase kill the spider, how actually am I dealing with this crab? Well, what I'd have to do... What's the order? I don't have to do anything. I can use my brain power. Okay, so what I do is I send a bombling and I put it here and I teleport the mosquito with the bombling. The mosquito kills the crab. And that's a wrap. And then I need to kill the spider. And I mean, I could shoot the spider with my phaser. Yeah, I think that's actually what I want to do. Because either I shoot it with my phaser and then a bombling blocks a spawn, or I kill it with a bombling and then the phaser blocks a spawn, but I might as well block the spawn with the bombling. The bomblings, by the way, they don't stick around. If you don't use them, you lose them. Okay, so we put a bombling here. Get out of the smoke. Teleport with the bombling. Check the order compulsively. Yep, the mosquito goes first. And then with Silica, we do another spawn. And I think I'm going to block this one, because if it's like a mosquito, it can get at these buildings, but from here, I can get at those buildings. I don't know. I might be wrong about that. And then the one thing about the squad is it always pops up action available, but that's just to explode. It doesn't actually do anything. Wait a minute. Hold it. Oh, God. The train... Will it run into this bombling and die? I think I need to do this just in case. I actually do need to blow it up. I don't know if the train is capable of running over a bombling. Temp units die after NPC actions, and the train is in the NPC queue. Okay, so I actually do think I needed to blow that bombling up. Okay, so we have a mosquito, 2 enemies, and a teleporter. I mean, it really should be fine. These regular spiders, I'm glad that none of them's an alpha. They can both be dispatched with bomblings. Okay, not exactly, though, because if this one's a bit of a problem, because I can't bombling it without blowing up a building. I mean, I could just babysit itself. I'm really just thinking about getting XP. So if I swap the mosquito with the spider, the order's actually correct. This spider will kill that one. But why, though? Why not just kill both of them? So we'll just do this to save the train. And then... what? Well, I actually want this mech getting all the experience because it's the only mech who can get experience. But if I do this, I'm pretty sure I kill my teleporter. But it doesn't have a pilot in it! Eh? Wait, why does the spider not show as dying? Does this one shoot, get pushed, and die, and then the spider gets pushed? I guess that's what happens. Well, here, this at least guarantees 1 experience to go onto my phaser mech. And then I can use the bombling to give a shared experience, which is a 1 in 3 shot of giving it to... Nope, it didn't. Okay, so a little bit of a goof up here with my not putting on a pilot. But on the other hand, I got 2 stars and defended the train with no grid damage, so hooray, hooray, hooray. It is clutch, by the way, that Silica rolled mech reactor, because otherwise I would not have been able to already be shooting 2 bomblings in 1 turn. Okay, well, we're at full HP, so prioritizing the star missions, defend the Earth Mover, and destroy egg sacs. It's... well, the egg sacs are kind of protecting the Earth Mover. This is honestly a pretty good map. The holes will get filled in. That's not bad. What is this? Old Earth Bar and Windstorm. This is actually a really good map as well. We've got shields, and then everything is so far away. But, I mean, it's 2 stars, and I feel like I'm on fire. Let's get it. Let's get the extra star. Okay, so we got Scion and a couple of... I'm very lucky these are not alphas. I'm not sure why there are so few alphas being rolled, but I sure as hell ain't gonna complain about it. So we're gonna need to put somebody here to stop the spider from jumping here. And I guess I'll put my teleporter in front of this spider because I don't mind... Well, I think the teleporter should be flexible, right? But if it only has a 3 movement, no, we can't dick around here. I need the teleporter to be close, and if a spider jumps in front of it, then we just have to accept the fact that we're gonna teleport that spider. Yeah, okay, but I could put a bombling here. Ooh, oh, I don't like this. There's no way to use a bombling. Oh man, I messed up. That didn't think about a spider jumping there. It just didn't occur to me. Oh, I can't teleport the spider because now I'm in smoke. Jesus Christ! Okay, so I could do a bombling to kill this spider and this egg sac. That would at least let my teleporter move. So this crab has done nothing then. And then what? I could do a bombling here and teleport the spider with the bombling. Well, then that doesn't actually... Yeah, well, okay, so hold on. What I'm missing then is something for this mech to do. Currently, it can't do anything other than just shoot the mosquito for 2 damage. I can actually kill an X-Act, but no, that one's dying to the, that one's dying in the bombling. Fine, I'll do 2 damage to the mosquito. I am a little worried about these mosquitoes. And we put a bombling here, and it does this. I actually don't know if this is even optimal, but, you know... We're just doing it. So now the spider kills the crab, which wasn't doing anything, but hey, you know, it makes the crab die. And then the other bombling goes here and protects the earth mover, which actually is very critical. Okay, and then the fire space is nice here because it stops other enemies from coming up to it. No one has any actions except for you. I could blow up, actually, and kill the spider, but I'd rather kill the crab. It's a little risky, of course, to leave the spider alive because the spider webs, and sometimes the spider, as we've seen twice now, will go in a spot where a bombling cannot kill it without also damaging a building. But here, that is not the case. A bombling right there will take out that spider. That's funny. Okay, no, the bombling right here is fine. The bombling will catch fire, but it will blow up before the fire matters. Okay, so there's an obvious move. I could just shoot and kill this crab. That seems reasonable. And then a bombling, spawn a bombling here, go here, blow up. It kind of sucks that my guy's getting hurt when I do that. If I swap the mosquito with the spider kills the mosquito. So I keep playing Ring Around the Rosie with that spider. Maybe I like this. I think I like this, actually. So the spider kills the mosquito. You protect the earth mover and kill the crab. Now, the reason I like this is that I can go here, block a spawn, and nope, and shoot again in the same direction and block a spawn. The Bombermechs fundamental thing of shooting 2 bombs would not have allowed this play because I can't shoot in 2 different directions and get bombings on these places. So this seems really good because now we just have 1 more round of spawns, and I am confident that I can just take care of this egg sack anytime I want. I'm really confident I can do it on the last turn, in fact. So this turn, all we have to worry about is the spider, which is fine. Okay, we get a lot of spawns here. Okay, so let's just kill the spider. Rip. And now I have to decide, do I want to just block 2 spawns? I think so. I really do. Because this egg sack is actually really problematic for land-based enemies. They can't go past it. Oh, you haven't even done anything yet? Oh, right. Oops. Well, shucks. I guess we'll just get a little closer into position then. So 2 things spawn. I'm really confident I can deal with both of them and have 1 bombling to spare to blow up this last egg sack. Okay, so the spider should jump right here or right here. Crab can do what it wants. It chooses to waste its attack. Fantastic. Okay, so I believe if I just shoot through this, it will kill the spider with push damage. Awesome. Alrighty, now, there's probably some way I can kill all 3 of these things if I'm really clever. Like, I can teleport the crab into the fire. Oh god, this is dumb. I would only do this if I had a reset. This is so stupid. So I'm teleporting the crab into the fire, you see. The crab now dies of fire. The bombling's on fire, but I can do it. I'm gonna blow up. I'm gonna hurt the earth mover for 1, but it's still okay to kill the egg sack to complete the mission. And then this scion, which was at 1 HP from before, I kill it to make the crab not immune to fire anymore, so then the crab dies of fire. And that's the Bombermechs, everybody. Alright, I'm actually very glad this mech is almost... Oh, I wish I had gotten 1 more XP. It would be nice to get it before the mission, but alright. So now all of these are equivalent to me. I don't care about grid defense, so I really need to consider just doing this, because it's just an easier mission. Great map, good shields. Let me see, is there a terraformer? There is not a terraformer. The seismic activity is good, but I'm actually just not going to care about... Well, hold on. So, grid defense, you can say I don't care about grid defense, but still take one of these missions so that you can take grid damage during the mission. But this is such a good map. I just can't imagine anything being better than that. We're just going to do this. Okay, I've got 2 alpha crabs and 2 regular mosquitoes, which is good. My phaser mech will kill the mosquitoes. I'm not sure there's much really to do here as far as baiting goes, so we're just going to drop everybody kind of close. You do need to think about Silica, because ideally you never move them all game. Okay, so this is actually not an issue. The mosquito will get moved. This crab is an issue. And that mosquito is an issue. I mean, I could obviously let it go, but why cash out your shields so fast? So there's an obvious move here, which is to shoot at these crabs. This one they both get pushed away from hitting this building, and one of them takes 2 damage. Now, what I could do is I could swap one of them with this mosquito. And yeah, let me try this out. I think this is good. I kill this mosquito this way. This pushes the teleporter mech into position. I swap it with a crab. But the problem is then the other crab... Right. The other crab is still shooting at the building, and Mr. Bombling Mech cannot deal with that. Oops. There's no reason to take a grid damage. I mean, I lost my reset, so that's a problem. So I could do 2 Bombling Mechs and kill both of these, and then do the move to take care of that stuff with... I really wish there was a way where I could just use the Bomblings to kill that mosquito and use this guy to just move a crab. Here, let's do this. So we do this. No. Then they're both shooting at him, and then they kill him. Okay, so we do this to hurt one of them. The one of them that didn't get hurt, I swap with the mosquito. It's this one. Sploosh. My Bombling Mech shoots in the same direction twice to kill... Okay, I actually forgot about that smoke. I'm very lucky that there's another space to hit it with. Otherwise, I used my reset, and that would have been trouble. Okay, it's fine, I think. So I keep the Scion alive, which is hopefully taking up space for less spawns. I have 2 enemies at 2 HP. My Phaser Mech can kill either one of them. I just need to not, make stupid mistakes, and then we're fine. Wow, you guys are both wasting your attacks? Everybody's wasting their attacks. Wow, Zers von Fausers. Okay, well, if I swap the crab... but I cannot swap... Oh, okay, I was going to say if I swap the crab with the spider kills the crab. But that's actually not true because the crab would have been moved. Anyway, actually, this spider's not even killing my guy. It's getting moved onto a spawn, blocking the spawn. It's actually amazing. It is moving here... killing this mosquito after it does only 1 damage, which is fine, and then blocking a spawn and dying. Huh. So, what do I even care? I guess I'll just kill the crab with my teleporter. Sploosh. We are going to block a spawn. The way you do it is this one. Yeah, because the environment happens, then enemies emerge, then temp... Okay, so this will block this spawn. And what else is there to do? I guess what I'll do is I'll blow up to do 1 damage to the Scion, and then block a spawn. So both spawns got blocked. My Phaser Mech can't attack because it's in smoke, but it'll only take 1 damage from this mosquito, which is fine. So there's the 1 damage, then it dies, and then the 2 spawns both get blocked. So now there's 1 round of spawns, but that's one great thing about this squad. A lot of squads is like, oh, there's 1 round of spawns, and so it's kind of annoying. But this squad's like, okay, bring it. Yeah, I'm gonna have 2 bomblings that can block spawns for me. Okay, so this one I can't block with a bombling because it will just catch fire and die. So what I could do is I can move the Scion onto it. No, the Scion dies of fire because the Scion's not immune to fire. Oops. Well, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's cool. You say we're nothing, but you know the truth. I mean, it's okay. So the Scion dies, and we will get a spawn, and then we'll get another spawn. So there's 2 spawns. I'm fine with it. Went and nothing happened. Okay, so we have a fiery crab. I just need to do 1 bombling damage to it to kill it. A non-alpha mosquito. That's incredible. This doesn't even do anything. Okay, what did you get? You got invulnerable. No! Okay, so because this is a crappy thing, I want to try to now do shared experience. In order to get this pilot leveled up in case that pilot's level up doesn't suck. So I guess it's something like this, where we put the crab there. to get this mech the full 2 experience, you now need to heal. Actually, you did not need to heal. And then we can just kill this mosquito. Luckily, the shield was there, so even if I couldn't deal with it, even if it had been an alpha, it's fine. But since it's not an alpha, I'll just kill it, and that'll give 1 more experience to that pilot. Okay, I gotta remember to change my 2 pilots who aren't Silica, because I want the teleporter pilot to be on the phaser mech, since that one levels up better, I think. Although this one got a whopping 14 XP that time. Okay, get you out of here, get you out of here, get you in here, and get you in there. All right, it's boss time. Got a bouncer. Got a good map, some distance from these back spawns to the buildings. The corporate tower's in front, which kind of sucks, but hey. And this guy has armor, which, oh god. That's actually, yikes. What am I supposed to do deal damage to this guy? I guess it's a lot of pushing? Because the bomblings do nothing, and my phaser shot only does 1. I forgot this thing is like the weird one with the 4 HP and the armor. If you had like the hazardous mechs and they could acidify it, this would be a great boss to face off against. I am gonna just body block this guy. I don't want to use my bombling mech to do it. I would like it to be able to stay put. Although these mosquitoes could all smoke it, so there's not necessarily a guarantee I can do that. But yeah, I want to body block it to stop it from going after the buildings. This essentially ensures that its first turn is wasted attack. And then, we're just gonna see what the hell happens. Okay, there, I can like push it into the mountain for a damage. Oh, this is really good. That's very good. Oh no, I got body blocked! Oh no, oh my god. Oh, that is a nightmare. Okay, so I can't do teleport because I'm in smoke. I cannot kill this with bomblings because I'm in smoke and I'd have to move, then I can only do 1 bombling and 1 doesn't do it. Wow, that was a disaster. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, well, we can do this and this. I mean, I think I just have to. There's really no way around it. I guess I have to do something weird like this now. This puts it into smoke, so its attack is canceled. Now, the crab will do 0 damage because it's not an alpha, and the mosquito will do 2. Honestly, all things considered, it isn't the worst possible outcome. I value blocking an entire spawn, even if it is kind of far away, more than I value... Wait, what? How am I shooting another one? Oh, right, because I got teleported. Huh. I didn't think about that. Yeah, okay, I guess I'll... Do I damage the mosquito? Or the crab? I'll try damaging the crab. That way, 1 more bombling next time will kill it. I'm hoping that that makes more sense than damaging the mosquitoes, but I really am terrified of these alpha mosquitoes. And of course, the boss is not dead yet, so... My teleporter's gonna have to really do some work, and my phaser is out of position, which is a real problem. Okay, so it's the same squad as before. I'm hoping that the mosquitoes somehow put themselves in a position where I can... Oh, Jesus Christ, you've got to be kidding me. Oh my god. Oh my god, these spaces are both smoked. This is an absolute nightmare. So I can't shoot from here, and I can't teleport. And I can't... Oh my god, okay. So I need to teleport... I mean, I basically have to teleport my own guy, right? That's what I need to do. So it's like, I go here. Thank God I can get here with my 3-ass movement. I teleport the boss there. So the mosquito will actually kill the boss. But I didn't teleport this guy. So this guy now needs to actually move. Which means I only get 1 bombling. Now, what do I do with that? Well, the 1 bombling needs to kill this crab, doesn't it? I was hoping that could do some kind of a shot on these mosquitoes. Like, but well, no, I guess I can. Hold on. All right, so let's kill the crab. Let's just keep this simple. There maybe was something smarter. I can say that every single there might have been something better. Oh yes, +3 grid def. Whoop 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 whoop. The only thing better than invulnerable. Okay, so now you unfortunately can't get to the spawn, and there really isn't anything productive to do with your phaser shots because the first one doesn't do any damage. So I guess we'll just do this because at least that hurts the mosquito. For 1. Okay, I don't mind that. Considering how awful that felt, the fact that I'm just facing down 2 mosquitoes and 1 random enemy who's kind of far away from everything is probably pretty good. It'd be great if these mosquitoes could stop smoking my bomber mech. This is scary. Ah, Jesus Christ, no! Oh, God. All right. So, these mosquitoes are facing in the same direction. And with 3 movement, I can't actually teleport this one. This guy needs more movement ASAP because of the smoke and because this would be 4 movement required. Okay. I can't phase shoot this mosquito because it hits the building behind. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. So, if I cannot swap this mosquito with that one because with the spider because I can't get to it. But if I put my phaser mech here and swap the phaser with the mosquito, it fixes the mosquito, but it basically used up both of my mechs, which isn't actually that good. Okay. God, it feels like there should be a way to save this building, but this building might have to just go. If I could actually hit one of these bases with a bombling, that would be great. But the smoke prevents the bomblings from detonating from here. Yeah, the smoke has been a real problem. That would have caused this to be smoke, but it doesn't work now. And this teleporter ended up being out of position. I wonder if there was a way I could have done that better, where this guy wasn't out of position. Yeah, that shot just didn't matter. I should have kept this guy close to my teleporter. Then I could have teleported this mech, swapped it with something, but without sacrificing the ability to move. Now, if I put my teleporter here and my phaser here, I could shoot this mosquito out of the way, but then I'm still not dealing with this. Crap. Okay, so we do this, and we kill the spider. That seems very reasonable. We can now put a bombling here and shoot this mosquito for 2 damage and push it into the smoke. And then this teleporter... Wait, hold it? Hold it? Maybe? Not quite. So I was thinking I could put the teleporter here and swap the mosquito. Oh my god, you know what would be funny? If this guy had been invulnerable, I could have done it. But if I swap this one with... wait, what's the order? It's wrong! Oh, darn it, the order's wrong. Because if this mosquito attacked first, I could swap it and then kill this one, but the order's wrong. And if I put this phaser here and deal with this mosquito, and then I swap this mosquito with the teleporter, then the mosquito will kill this guy who has only 3 HP. And I don't really want to kill the pilot. I'd rather lose a grid defense than kill the pilot. Man, is there really not a way... If I shoot a... What if I phaser shot and I put a bombling here? Then... No, the bombling would have to be here. Okay, I think this works. I shoot a bombling. I put it here. No, then I can't phase through it because the bombling moves. Okay, but if, let's say, I do the phase shot just to babysit, I then put a bombling here. I can move the bombling to this space specifically and swap it with that mosquito. This is really risky because now there are 2 mosquitoes and 2 new enemies, but what I'm hoping for is that the new enemies are land enemies, because we had a lot of mosquitoes already, and they just don't have any targets. Okay, Scion's fine, that does nothing, and the spider should be okay. I can kill it with a bombling. The mosquito wasted its attack, and so did that one. Wow, you guys are great at being stupid. So now we're just looking for shared experience, basically. If I swap... Yeah, let's not overthink it. Let's just keep it real simple here. If we just do this and blow it up, and if we do this again, we can kill the Scion, and then I can just do this, and that is... Oh, that's not enough. Okay. Oh, crap, it's not enough. God darn it, I thought the mosquito would one-shot it. And that doesn't actually do it, because then this mosquito's attack will get canceled. Okay, do I do a reset just to try to get 4 extra shared experience? The answer is no. And it's no because both of these pilots got crappy first level ups. So I don't actually care about leveling up a second time. At that point, I'd rather just sell them for a star at some point. I'm not invested in them anymore. That could be wrong. You might say, well, try to level it up and see if the next one's better, but that's a lot of leveling up, and I don't actually care. All right, we got Archimedes. So there is a there's not that many pilots left because I've done it with most of the squads, but there is one squad, the Flame People, from the original game, where I really need to use Chen. And Archimedes is close. Archimedes requires a power core to move again after shooting, whereas Chen only moves one space, but it's free. Killing an enemy will charge the power grid one. No. Okay, we'll just take this then. Maybe it's nothing, or maybe it's good. We'll see. So, what are you? We got Prime. I don't actually have a Prime. And Standing on Smoke repairs next. Well, that would have been great on the last one, but that's only because we just had a bunch of mosquitoes. Now, this is interesting because, I mean, it does make me good against mosquitoes, but let's not dick around here. Let's just sell this. Let's sell this, which I don't actually care about, and let's just get 3 power cores. So now I could just do this and go off. I am going to do that. Let's just get it done. And then now, of course, the top priority is extra move for you, extra move for you. And then I want these damages, even though the ratio sucks. Some mechs have 3 power cores for 2 damage. Still, 4 power cores for 2 damage, while bad, I mean, it is still nice to have that option. That's a pretty useful thing. Okay, so we have the Scion that boosts and a bunch of 3 HP enemies. I mean, that would be nice to get after I get the damage bonus on this Pierce mech. Here we have spiders, which I could use. Decent boss, decent charger enemy. Mama Spider, nope. Not doing it, just not doing it. So, the Scion's definitely better on this island, but the enemies are worse because they all have 3 HP, which can cause awkwardness. Also the boss with that drops the bomblings that stick around for 2 turns. That's a bit scary. Okay, we'll try this one with the spiders. I could be wrong about it. A very awkward map. I have to do this mission at some point. And yeah, I want to get to this power core. So, yep, we're doing it. Aha, this is a really, really good one. I mean, if I take damage here, I'm going to be upset with myself because this is the one where there's no spawns. It's just 2 enemies pop out of the ice every turn. So really, you should just not have any trouble with this mission. It's a little awkward to move around is the only thing. But, yeah, let's just see what the hell happens and call it a day. Shield. There's a time pod. That's really nice. That'll give me a move from my teleporter. Okay, so those guys popped out. All right. A little tricky here. So the bombling, this guy doesn't explode on death, right? So the bombling blows this up. I could do, oh yeah, I just push it. I mean, that's fine. The issue is if I push it, then it gets this thing into the fire where it then thaws. Okay, let's just see what happens. So we'll do this and this. And then I think I'm just going to do this. We're just going to blow it up. And then this one blows up, kills an egg sack for me. It does break this robot out of the ice. That's fine. I don't mind that. We're just going to kill the robot. And do a damage to you. Okay, now, you're just breaking somebody out of the ice. It's not even like a big deal. But is there some way that I could do the teleporter to cause you damage? Well, hold on. What if I teleported... Oh, no, I can't. If I do this, it doesn't actually... Yeah, it doesn't work. I need to move you, and then I shoot this, and then the charger gets thawed. I'm fine with it. I want this guy to die. Oh, and the charger actually will be on fire, which is good. So you can teleport? I don't know what that does. What does that do? I could thaw somebody out of the ice by teleporting them with the charger? I don't know that makes any sense. Okay, we're just going to pass here. So I could have been a little bit glib with that, getting an extra enemy out of the ice. It still has 4 HP. Okay. You're threatening a shield, which isn't a big deal. You could have webbed one of my people, which would have been annoying, but luckily you didn't. Okay, so if I swap this guy with this guy, it's a problem because then he's going to charge the pod. My bomblings aren't enough to kill this, so I have to think about what I want to do. If I just take this obvious shot, this guy is sort of a dead charger walking. It takes a fire damage. Then I'm not dealing with that scorpion super well, but that's fine. I think I want this. It deals with both chargers. So, now I just hit that scorpion. Oh, I can't blow up this charger without hurting a building or breaking this crab out of the ice. Hey, that's fine. I think I'm going to do it. So you do this, and you blow up. And you move in here, and you blow up. Then we do another bomb here. You go in here, you blow up. You go, oh, you could actually blow up the crab. But no, let's do a damage to the scorpion. And the teleporter, I can't swap with the charger, but I could swap it with whatever. I could swap it with the egg. I could even swap it with that robot. Yeah, I'll swap it with the robot. That way it's just maybe a little bit blocked. I don't know if that was correct. So now we're going to have 4 enemies to deal with. But I got Silica online with the bombling insanity. So I feel perhaps unjustifiably confident that I can deal with any situation. Okay. So if I swap the scorpion with the bombling, unfortunately the order is backwards because the crab does go before the scorpion. And this charger is an issue. Okay, so if I come up here, I can just kill this charger. And I can use my bombs to kill these things. And the scorpion. You know what, F it. Or if I think about every move, this video is going to be 5 friggin' hours long. So we can do this. We go here to finish off the scorpion. You can actually pick up the time pod? That's kind of nifty. And we're going to cash this shield out. I mean, what are shields for, right? If not to be cashed out. We'll do this and this. So I'm gonna go here, put the bombling in the fire, teleport the fiery bombling with the egg sac. I still had all of next turn to deal with that egg sac, but it's fine. Glad that these little bomblings could pick up time pods for you. That's something I wasn't expecting. And then that's how this mission often goes, is the last turn is just nothing. If you got any enemies out of the ice in advance, or if the enemies ever got anything out of the ice, then you basically end up having nothing to do, which is kind of nifty. Did I just not put Archimedes on anybody? I did. That's what I did. Oh, God. All right. All right. Boris, you're just an absolutely incredible individual. Okay, so we just wasted experience on these people. So you're going on. You actually have a +1 mech reactor? What the hickety heck? All right, we'll put you here to get the move immediately. Oh, no, I already have a power core. Who do I want to fly? The teleporter or the shooter? Teleporter flying would be very flexible. Okay. And then you can move after shooting, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. I like the flying and the extra move on this. Okay, so let's head towards this. I'm biased towards this one because this one is wasted and I don't want to kill enemies. Break buildings out of the ice, always a tricky one, but this map is absolutely incredible. And bomblings are incredible for breaking buildings out of the ice. So I like that a lot. Where do I start my mechs? I mean, I have the potential to get body blocked anywhere I go. If I put this forward, it could get attacked by the Hornet. If I put it backwards, it still could. Okay, I'll just put it forward. You want lots of lanes to shoot bomblings in. And then you fly, so I'll put you on the water. I'm okay with it. I don't know if that was that optimal, but we'll see. Now we got Scion, so gotta watch out for spiders. All right. So these guys are breaking buildings out of the ice for me, which is great. This Hornet is attacking my bomber mech. But hey, Silica has +2 HP, so Okay, so you... Oh, you're going that way. Is this a water space? This charger's going into the water, is it not? So that's good. That's ice, that's not water. Okay. I am just overwhelmed by possibilities here. You can kill the Scion to stop the spiders from spidering. I think that makes a lot of sense. Let's just not worry about spiders today. Okay. You just move and the charger dies. And then the Hornet. Well, the Hornet, I like the idea of it blocking a spawn. The problem is I can't hit this crab with anything but this one, because this one would hurt this building. And it can't reach the spot because of the mountain. Okay, the crab's not urgent. I don't need to kill the crab. I can do something like this, where I put that one there, blow up that one, go here. Oh, hang on a second. Hang on a second. Okay, if I blow up another bombling, this space turns to water, and then I can swap the teleporter with the charger, and he splooshes, and then that one splooshes as well. And then you can hurt the Hornet or the crab. Well, the Hornet's more dangerous, so we're going to hurt the Hornet. Now, the drawback of this line is that I didn't blow any buildings out of the ice, but with this squad, I am just extremely confident about my ability to blow things up out of the ice. I can blow, like, 1, 2, 3 buildings out of the ice in a single action. I can blow them all out of the ice in a single action, or in a single turn, if I need to. So I am fine with just basically being a greed bag of unparalleled proportions. I didn't think about that super hard. No. Why don't we move you where you're shooting that way? Okay. Yeah, let's do this swap to block a spawn. And then you already moved. Okay, that's fine. This is probably not optimal, but we can do this and this. Block this spawn. Damage this crab for 1 so that when it blocks a spawn, it dies. You already did both your things. Oh, hey, this is actually a move. Hold it. I can phase through the bombling and have it block a spawn. So there we go. We blocked all of the spawns. Just got to make sure this isn't a kill enemies mission, because if you're blocking this many spawns, like, this squad despises kill enemy missions. There's other squads that are like, oh, this squad's not that good at killing things, so I don't want to take the kill enemies missions. But, like, this squad absolutely loathes them because you're so good at blocking spawns that you just can't handle getting enough enemies to appear for you to kill them. Now again, because I calculated this and I know for a fact that I can break all 5 buildings out of the ice in 1 turn, I am gonna just let it rip. And unfortunately, actually, this other bombling cannot block a spawn, which is fine. I guess I will break 2 buildings out of the ice this turn. And then we just go here and let the enemy spawn there. All right, you have nothing to do. Action available! Action available! Hey, you forgot some actions! It'd be funny if I trash talked this hard and then I ended up failing the mission horribly. That would be great. But this guy can now just, you know, put a bombling here and a bombling here and break out the last couple of buildings. Okay, the Hornet's wasting its attack, which is great. So I want I want either of these guys, really. I guess you're the one... No, you're not the one. You're the one I would want to use again. So you're the one I'm more interested in leveling up. Okay, well, first things first, I need to get these buildings out of the ice. Let's make sure we don't forget the mission, which is something I may do sometimes. Okay, now I need to hurt that Hornet. And it's a little tricky to do that because the other bombling does not help me. So let's blow it up, I guess? Well, is that better to blow it up? I could shoot through it and it'll do a push. You know what? I don't think this Hornet's gonna die. I don't think it's happening, so we're not gonna worry about it. I mean, don't get me wrong, I am gonna worry about it, but that's what I get for not blowing up the buildings out of the ice sooner. And then I could teleport. Oh, hey! Hey, I can teleport it into the fire that I didn't even think about. Okay, so you're on fire. You're definitely going to die. 2 mech damage is fine. Could have reset the turn if I took too much damage by accident. Eek. All right, Silica got 2 of the 4. Of course, that's how it would go. Anyway, I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. This has been an amazingly fortunate run. Okay, now we gotta go for this. Defend the robot factories and protect the defense. So these are the ones that are annoying because you have to defend them, but they spawn these robots. But you know who's good at killing 1 HP robots? This squad. Okay, so you are going after this building. I don't want to give you a target. Actually, I can't because you can't even cross orders. You are definitely going after the building. I can't give you a target even if I wanted to. It's a tricky one. Let's put you kind of central, but you can still shoot a bombling there. It can walk across the ice. Although it doesn't... Yeah, there's not a great spot to put this thing. I could put it somewhere weird like here, because then laterally and down, it can... The bomblings might have flexibility. Although this might be the most flexible space for it. Okay, we'll try that. I don't want to get body blocked with this guy. I'll put it off to the side. Oh, it can still get body blocked. Yeah, I think the Hornet can just always body block this mech, unfortunately. And then the teleporter, I'll put it here. It cannot be webbed, and it has flying and 4 movement, so it should be okay. I don't know if I've positioned everybody correctly. This is a hard mission. There's friggin' 6 enemies here. Eek, that's rough. Okay. Charger's gonna charge. That's not wasted because there's no water in the way, and that's mission critical. Okay, well, this might be where I start taking some damage because my bomber mech, because I put it forward, is now at risk of getting charged. And that's obviously bad. This is mission critical. All these guys are blowing up this building. It would be some kind of a minor miracle if I could actually deal with all these threats. Okay, the order's, of course, incorrect. This charger does not kill the Scorpion. This one goes after its non-alpha brother. So I want to swap the Hornet. That seems like a good idea with something. You know, maybe I should have put this guy in the water. Then I could have swapped it, splooshed a Scorpion. Okay, I could still do something like that. I could put it in the water, sploosh a Scorpion, phase through the building, kill this charger. But the bombling mech is not capable of dealing with this. Scorpion or Charger or somebody needs to switch with this Hornet, is the thing. I can't swap this crab with the Hornet because I can't reach it because it's being body blocked. Okay. Okay, there's this move which saves the Charger and the crab. The problem is that the crab would then be targeting this square and killing my mech. Oh, if only I'd powered up move again after shooting, then I could have moved out of the way. Oh dear. Okay, if I go here, I can deal with this crab and the Scorpion. And I could just let this building go. I could swap the Hornet. Okay, what if I... Oh, I can't swap the Hornet with the Charger. I don't have enough movement. I only have 4. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, that's unfortunate. Because if I could swap the Hornet with the Charger... Oh, no, that wouldn't actually be that great. Never mind. I need to swap the Hornet with somebody. Who do I swap the Hornet with? I mean, I could just swap the Scorpion with the Hornet and just take care of both threats. The problem with that is that I'm still not really going to be able to deal with everything. Because my bomblings can't kill anything, right? Well, yeah. No, bomblings cannot cross water. So there's no way for 2 bomblings to both hit this crab. Because the one that I send down can go here and blow up. But the one that I send over can't get to this space because of the water in the way. Bomblings can't cross water. And this thing has 5 HP. So even if I send all my bomblings at it, it still would have 1 HP left. And this is where there's probably some 5,000 IQ move that will stop all your problems. Okay, what if I go up here and I shoot the Hornet and I kill this robot? The Hornet would then be attacking across the mountain onto Silica. But it would be dealt with, and that would leave you free to, you know, whatever. Basically, I just need to deal with this crab. And if I deal with the crab, then my mission critical building is saved. Ah, the order's backwards. I was thinking having this one charge onto that one, but again, the order is wrong. Okay, if I swap this charger with this charger, this is a little weird, then this charger would charge the crab for me and kill it. Now, then this charger would be attacking into the mission critical building, but if I blew it up, if I blew up this ice space, it would turn into water and it would die. Does that make any sense? Like, I send a bombling here. Or, no, that's water. I send a bombling... it's actually kind of tricky to get a bombling to blow up this square, because that's water. And that's water. It has to be a downward bombling to blow this up, but the down one is the valuable one. The other ones are not valuable. Ugh, shoot. Well, okay, I can send a downling one, waste the other one, blow this up. Down, waste it, blow it up. Well, if I'm willing to do that, then this charger just kills itself. Like, if I'm willing to make this into water, then... yeah, then this charger just already dies. And if I'm giving up this building, I don't need to worry about this charger. It's just this crab. Basically, I like the idea of using this mech to deal with the Hornet and kill the robot. But is that really better than just, like, doing this? No, that doesn't work because this crab will then kill me. Ah, that would have been good. Yes, I would have liked to do that. Because I can't get next to the crab with my teleporter. And I don't really want to teleport the Scorpion up here just to deal with the Hornet, because this building is dying. So this Scorpion up here could just cause all kinds of problems. Okay, let's commit a move. Let's do this. So at this point, this building is going. I just need to deal with this crab, which my teleporter should somehow or other be able to do. If I do something weird and put this Bombermech in the water and teleport it with the crab to sploosh the crab, then my Bombermech ends up here, and then it can only do one thing. But that one thing could be to put a bombling here and here, and then I could make these into water spaces. All right, I think I might be overthinking it, but this is what we're gonna try. So we're gonna sploosh the crab, create the bomblings like this, and then we're gonna just blow that up, and then blow this up, and then just make this water for the charger to sploosh into. Now my bombling mech is gonna be webbed by these scorpions. Oh, I only needed one. I didn't need them both. I forgot about the Hornet causing ice there. Ah, that was a mistake. I could have done some damage to these enemies. So my bombling mech is gonna get surrounded by scorpions, but I'm hoping that my teleporter can deal with it. Basically, like maybe swapping the Hornet in and having the scorpions gang rape the Hornet. You know, like that. That could have been a thing. Okay, so now this needs to get dealt with. Okay, I want to kill that thing. And then we what? Well, hold on, I could shoot my bomblings first. I think this is a better spot to shoot them from, because I could do this to sploosh the scorpion, and I could do this to block a spawn. I guess after that, it's not that valuable, so then we're gonna just fly over. Well, I don't know if I need to fly over. I maybe want to stay close. Let's just swap you like this. Now, what actually happens here? So the Hornet goes down doing nothing. Then the charger pushes the Hornet onto the spawn. The Hornet will live. Oh, this is not an alpha? This is a normal one? Okay, so it only takes 1 damage, and then takes another damage blocking a spawn, and the Scorpion does 3 damage to the chargers. These guys all get really hurt. But that means I don't need my Bombermech to block or to do anything. Shoot, I messed up. I should have like chucked out another bombling while I was over here and like blown up. Right now, if I blow up this, I stop this from blocking a spawn. So I should have done that later, and I could have damaged the Hornet for 1 extra. Well, okay, I could still do a thing. I can still go over here and then damage the Scorpion for 1. Okay. Well, we took 2 grid damage, which is par for the course, playing on unfair difficulty. Now with this water, the Charger and the Scorpion are completely neutralized, which is honestly kind of awesome. And then the Hornet. It's actually impossible for the Phaser to shoot this Hornet in any way. The Bombermech can't hurt it because it's in a position where any bombling exploding next to it. Oh. Okay. Well, what I could do is I could make a bombling. And unfortunately, the lateral bomblings are useless. But the idea is that I can swap the Hornet with the bombling. Like that. And then I can make another bombling. Like this. Have it block a spawn. And then this one I can just use to provide fodder for a phaser shot to kill the robot. And then these guys don't do anything. Action available! And then we stop. So we just get 1 new enemy, but it's an irrelevant enemy as long as it isn't a Hornet. Okay, never mind. That was a very untrue statement. The crab is a relevant enemy, admittedly. Charger still can't do anything. I did not actually mean to have this like tactical masterpiece where I create all this water and landlock these enemies, but it happened. So then we just need to deal with this. Yeah, I think... What do I do here? We walk in here. Are you on ice? Is that an ice space? It is an ice space. Okay. So we do this. We teleport you with the crab to sploosh it. And then... Oh, well, that doesn't work the way I want it to, because now this Hornet... Oh, that's freaking hilarious. Okay, hold on. We could do this. We could do this. It doesn't actually give all the experience where I would like it. But, you know, it'll do. There. So we do that. And then you can blow up for the principle of it. And then we pass. Okay, great. So now I can actually do one of the missions where I heal HP. We got a power core. Conservative, that's so good. Oh, Jesus. Oh, man. Okay. So now I definitely need this because I really wish I had it last time. You have skilled, so it's kind of like I already put a power core into that. And you start with an extra move, so I could still put a power core into this. But what I really want with my power cores at the end of this island is the damage, because I need this to be hitting harder. Haven't actually found any other weapons so far. I'm just rolling with the initial loadout. All right, we're going to take a quick cut here, and then continue. Okay, I was looking at maps, and I accidentally clicked on this level. I didn't want to. It was a terrible map, and there was another mission with a really great mission. It was to block enemy spawning, which this squad is really good at. But I accidentally clicked on this map while I was looking at it, and there's no way to back out of it now. So we're knocking mites off the mechs. We're dealing with a mission-critical building that's right next to all the enemies, and extra robots here. It's just an absolute disaster. Okay, and now I have to cut. Okay, the situation is a test of my psychological fortitude. I have to put it out of my mind that I wasted a really great mission, and I just need to focus on doing the best job possible. We're going to just set you here because you fly now. We got mites. This could be a little tricky, actually. Oh, you know what? If I had the healing thing... Oh, if I had the healing thing on my teleporter, that would actually get the mites off. Okay, this is very curious. So this one actually blocked the other one. The other one will go first. Punch it into this building, not quite killing it. The fact that this is a push is a little bit tricky. I actually don't know, because these guys are all facing in the same direction, which makes it very difficult to deal with them all. So, okay, let's start brainstorming. Unfortunately, I cannot kill this with bomblings because it'll blow up the mission critical building. I could just like walk over and sploosh one of these chargers, but that doesn't help. This scorpion is very difficult to deal with. That one might... Okay, so let's say I sploosh the scorpion. That at least protects the mission critical building. Then I can shoot this one. But the problem is that then the other one just rams into the building. So the question is, if I'm going to lose this building, then does it actually matter about moving these guys? Oh yeah, also these spiders. Okay, so maybe we... I misplaced this bomber mech, or at least it looks like I did in retrospect, because a bombling over here can't do anything, and one over here can't do anything either. No, it could go over here, and actually, I could kill this Hornet. I have to move with this mech first, but I could kill the Hornet. Just the problem is that if I move with this mech first... Okay, say I move it back. I put a bombling here, and... Oh gosh, I can't hit the Scion with the bomblings. Oh no, the way it positioned itself is a masterpiece, because I can't do a bombling right there. Okay, so what if I teleported my bomber mech first? Say I like teleported it with the Scorpion, which doesn't actually kill the Scorpion, but it just gets the Scorpion out of the way. And then now my bomber mech is sitting here. And now I could spawn bomblings and kill the Hornet and the Scion. And then this building goes. But this guy does take 3 damage. Okay, that's my new benchmark. I can take 2 grid damage. The Scorpion doesn't die. And I save everything else. So now let's reconsider. I go here. I sploosh the Scorpion. My bomber mech is sitting here. I haven't used this mech yet, but I can't really do much with it. Because if I shoot through here... interesting. Hold it. That 1 damage actually is critical. The push damage, because then the this charger actually dies. And from here, could one shot of bomblings kill the Scion? No, unfortunately, because if I go down here, I can't get to the Scion. So that means that we're going to have spiders coming out. It would be really nice if I could kill this Scion. Okay, can I investigate teleporting this with someone else in a position where it would then let me create a bombling and kill the Scion? From here, it still doesn't work. I can make a bombling here, but not here because this robot is a hero body blocker. Okay, so I go here, I sploosh the Scorpion. Yeah, I'm going to try this. This is possibly idiotic, but at a certain point with this squad, you just need to stop thinking about it. I can actually move away, but I do want to get hit to get my might off. So, yeah, we're going to do this. We're going to go here. That'll... Oh, that doesn't get the might off? God darn it. I thought that would get the might off because you're going in the water. Okay. So we get a spider up there. Jesus Christ, that's not a good place for a spider. Okay, and then we can do this. Oh yeah, I didn't need the push damage because the bombling provides the damage that is needed. Cred. Yeah, that was a mistake. Well, then I might as well damage this one because this one is gonna die from the push damage. And you can move, but yeah, there's no point. Okay, so that was not good. We got only 1 might off, but I guess this way we only lost 1 grid damage. I could still net grid damage, but there's 2 spiders on the field. Luckily, this charger's wasting its attack. The Hornet isn't. The Scion's staying put. The spider's staying put, which is good because I can actually kill it with a bombling. But this spider appears an actual problem. Okay. How do I deal with this? There's no great way to deal with that spider, weirdly enough. So I do a bombling down here and up here. I go to put the bombling here, it blows these up. And this bombling can't do much. Although a bombling up here, it doesn't quite have enough movement to reach the spider. Okay, what if I'm willing to move this character and then do a single shot with bomblings? Like if I move up here, I could do a bombing here, kill the spider, a bombing down here, kill the sign and this spider. Now the charger is just whiffing, so we need to simply kill the hornet, which I could shoot through my bomber mech at that point. Oh my god. Okay, so yes, that's what we're gonna do. Hold it. This teleporter didn't do anything then. Okay, well, what if I do a bombling here and I swap places with the charger? Like this mech. Okay. Okay, so what I'm thinking is I go up to the charger and I swap places with a bombling I put here. Then the charger will kill this ion for me, break this robot out of the ice, which isn't great, to be honest. But it'll block a spawn. And so then you make one move to create a bombling there. And what's the other move that you're doing with the bombling? Well, when you blow the first one up, you kill the spider. The second one can be sent here because you're not going to be here anymore. And then you can go up and kill the hornet. That means you need to deal with the spider. And it's a little odd, but you could just walk up here and shoot it. I'm going to try this. I don't know how accurate it is. So the idea is that now we blow this one up right now. But this one we don't blow it up yet. We just put it there. We then go here and do this. I don't know if this is actually better than just killing everything myself. But there it is. Now you don't actually do anything useful. I mean, I could actually detonate it to get the might off, and also to kill the sign, then the charger. Oh, the charger then is not blocking a spawn. I really do want it to block the spawn. That was like the whole point of the... Oh, wait, the spider's not attacking a building. I actually want it to knock off my might. Oh, that's very interesting. Now, even with the help of a bombling, this phaser mech cannot kill that spider, unfortunately. But that bombling... Oh, this bombling already moved. Oh, I messed up. Now I can't shoot a bombling onto this particular space. And if I shoot it here to let my phaser kill this spider? Okay, we're going to just make the most of it. So now the charger is no longer blocking a spawn for me. But I can go up here to kill the hornet, which removes the body blocking. So you babysit the little spider, and then you can still block a spawn. I don't know. I guess that's okay. This actually does kill the robot because it breaks the ice with the attack and then pushes it into the mountain, and the push damage kills it. So we have 2 spiders, a charger, and a new enemy. And I am the Bombermechs, so, you know, hopefully I can deal with it. This charger is again wasting its attack. The spider is back in its business. This one's wasting its attack, and that is also wasting its attack. Okay, so what can we do? If I do this, I don't kill the charger, and it will still charge, and it'll kill my guy, so that's not ideal. What if I take that shot, and then I put a spider here, like by teleporting it? I put a bombling here, and then I teleport the spider with the bombling. I mean, that feels really weird, because... Yeah, it just feels weird to do that. But okay, say I can't, yeah, this is not the guy who can move after acting, so I can't teleport my bombling mech because then I'll just block a spawn and die, and you're not invulnerable. Okay, so it's kind of weird. I just have this, like, too many options sort of situation because I can do whatever I want since only the spider is here, but the spider is strangely difficult to kill. If I try to block a spawn and kill the spider with a bomb, I can't because the bomblings can't cross water, nor can my phaser kill the spider, which is weirdly annoying. So I really just want to teleport the spider somehow. So I could just teleport the spider with my bomb mech. Then my lateral bomb can at least go here and blow this up. Okay. Oh yeah, right, but I can't teleport. Oh no, I can. I can do it this way. It feels a little odd. I mean, I could like sploosh one of these enemies. I could sploosh this one. Here, what if I go here? No. If I'm going to sploosh it, I'd have to put my mech in the water and then teleport it. And then I'm not able to deal with the spider. Okay, so we'll try this. Let's go here. And we'll create something like this. I'll kill this spider while I have the chance. Wait a minute. That's weird because... It's very weird because I could shoot the spider now and kill it. The phaser shot will actually kill it. So if I put a bombling here, I could teleport the bombling with something else. I'm going to try resetting the turn. This is getting a little bit complicated. But say I put a bombling here, I go here, I blow it up, and I crack this ice. So this ice is water. Right, then I can't put another bombling on top of that. Okay. Fine, let's just reset the turn and then go back to my original plan. Good job, Boris. So I have to create the bomblings first. The first of these bomblings I will go here and kill the spider with. And this one, I guess, just blocks the spawn. The second of these bomblings... I can't put it here because the crab's going to kill it. I was hoping to have the charger charge into the bombling and then be blocking a spawn afterwards. But the crab will actually kill it first. Oh, hilarious. Okay. That's actually fine. Wait, who goes first? Oh, the charger goes first. Okay, so this does work. But that means I need to, I don't actually need to teleport. I don't need to do the bombling. I'll just do this. I could have just kept the bombling there. So what happens is the charger charges into the spider, killing it and blocking a spawn. You just block the forwardmost spawn. And then you don't have anything productive to do at all. So you just hang out and repair. Oh, and then after repairing, you can move. Oh, look at that. Move after acting. Oh, God. Okay. So this works out. I think I actually blocked all the spawns. And for the last turn, I am just going to have a charger and a crab. Because this robot never got blown up. Okay, so that was tortured and probably not that complicated, but I made it seem that way. So, you are going to charge into the water, my friend. And I just need to kill this crab. So we need the experience to go on really... I'd like to have the full experience go on people, if at all possible, instead of having them die to bomblings. So, but the charger just kind of kills itself. Okay, so let's do the easiest thing. I'm gonna... What's your movement? It's a little tricky, actually. Okay, I think this works, because this is water, right? Yeah, so we're gonna go here. We're gonna repair. Then we're gonna go here to this water space. We're gonna fly over, sploosh the crab. And then the charger charges into the water and dies. I also could have killed it with bombs. That would also have given shared experience. Okay, so we took 1 grid damage, gained back 2 grid damage, lost a star because I didn't take a good mission, but I did get 1 more grid damage than I started with, so that's good, and now we fight the boss. Scarab Leader and a Scion. Well, you can't ignore this sign with these spiders. What do you do again? You just shoot a spot and it does a bunch of damage and does a massive push. That's fine. We're just gonna clump everybody up, I think. I'm gonna do this Bombermech here. It's kind of... If a charger charges at it, I can't ignore it. But I wouldn't be able to ignore it anyway. I like it here because it can shoot laterally. And those could be useful bomblings. And then you fly. So I'll just stick you behind the corporate tower. So I would like to kill this boss. I'd also like to kill the Scion. Alright, the boss is actually wasting his attack, but the Bombermech is going to move as a result of this shot, so I have to be a bit careful. Corporate tower under fire, and another building under fire. Okay, so there's 3 things that really matter, and we also want to kill spiders and whatnot. Okay, if I just take care of all the stuff, then I don't do any damage to the boss. Okay, here's an idea. What if I swap you with one of the chargers? The boss does shoot first, and it'll do a lot of damage to the charger, but the charger still lives and it charges up to the top of the map. What I'd rather do is find a way to somehow damage the boss. This is actually kind of difficult though, because if these chargers charge into it, they'll push it into a building. So even if I like put a bombling there and swapped with them, it would end up causing me a problem. If I teleported the boss down here, it would kill the Scion for me, which would do push damage to the crab and to itself. That's an idea. Man. Yeah, the fact that everybody's attacking in the same direction always makes it a bit tricky. Because then if you swap two enemies with themselves, they're still going to be landing hits. Okay, what if I swap this with the Scion? Step over here, shoot, kill the crab. Nah, that does not work. Because this guy and that guy are both still causing problems. I need a creative solution for these chargers. This boss shooting 2 squares ahead means if I swap it with any enemy besides the Scion, which is the only one that doesn't matter, then it's still hitting a building. Oh god, we got a tough start here. I did not get good RNG. I can't like body block these chargers with bomblings either because they push them into the buildings. Okay, so I need to think for a little bit. There has to be, I hope, some creative solution involving my bomblings and the teleporter. If I just do like a phaser shot. If I kill this crab with bomblings, do a phaser shot to do 2 damage to this and push it into the corner, which is a little bit of a risky place to have it. What if it just goes after this building next time? You know, then it's just like I can't do anything about that. But let's say I did that. But yeah, this one also, if I shove it, it goes into the corner. Okay. If I swap, yeah, I like the idea of maybe swapping the charger. One of the chargers with this. Then the boss will damage it, not quite killing it, and then it will charge to this side. But I feel like in the middle at 1 HP, it's better than in the corner with like 3 HP. So the question is, which charger do I want to do that with? I guess it's this one. Oh, wait a minute. Now you're getting attacked by the charger. Oh, gosh. Yeah, no, that I just killed myself. So you shoot him. Haha. Okay. Well, hold it. Let's okay, I'm gonna probably reset, but let's just look this up. So if I do this now, this guy is gonna charge to the corner. Now, I need to do a damage to this guy so that when the boss shoots him, he dies. But I can't do it without damaging a building unless I move myself first. No, let's just not be dumb. Let's just fly over here and then do the same thing. Okay, now we can do this. And we can put a bombling here. And I really want to damage this guy because he's going to be in the corner. So if I can get him down a little bit, then that will be a big help. Since then I only will need a little bit of damage, like one bombling up here might do the job. Like I can make a bombling here, go up to the corner and chase him down. Okay, so that's good. And then we do this, and that should not cause a spider. Okay, did not cause a spider. Okay, I guess that works. Oh, and you can actually move and block a spawn. Yay, Archimedes, what a hero. So we didn't take any grid damage. We killed the Scion, we killed the crab. We didn't let any spawns happen. We have 2 guys in the corner, but the bomber mech can actually kill both of them if they stay put. This one moved out, but I can still kill it. And that one moved out, but I could have killed it regardless. Okay, this is very, very, very good. Okay, so one move that we're definitely making is we're definitely going to kill these guys. That's just definitely happening. Now, I need to move before I explode you. How do we want to do this? I think I'm just going to keep it real simple. I just don't see any way that teleporting really helps that much. So we're going to go here. Going to do this. We're going to shoot you for 2 damage. And then now we can kill this thing. I can't damage this boss with bomblings, unfortunately. But what I could do is something like this. What are you shooting? You're shooting... If I move you back 1, you'd be shooting in this gap. Okay, so we do this. We teleport you. I already used my reset. I gotta make sure this is correct. Guess it should just be this square. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, so we teleport you with the bombling. And then you can go here to block a spawn, which lets this bombling go here to block this spawn. And everything's cool. Action available! Okay, after all that sweating, it ended up being fine. There's one more round of spawns. This squad is king of blocking spawns. The Bombermech is in a good position. And we just do nothing. I mean, technically you could let an enemy spawn and get some more XP, but I don't even care. Actually, I mean, it would really actually be smart to do that, because then Prospero could potentially level up before the final island, but I'm just not going to care about it. Heyo! So we're going to do, well, actually, I don't know. So this bombling can block that spawn, and then these two can block this one and that one. This one and that one, and so you can block that one. Oh, you just repair so you don't die. And then you don't need to move. You're good. Okay. Yep, everything's good. Spawn block king, here we go. Well, that was a weird delay there. And then we have the much vaunted, much ballyhooed, ultimate flex boss fight with nothing to do at the end of it. Yeah, I have a feeling this is going to be 2 islands, which will be my first time if I can pull it off. But it seems to me that I don't actually critically need anything at the moment. This guy, what a loser. Fire beam that freezes everything in a straight... I mean, yeah, sure, okay, fine. I'm willing to sacrifice 1 grid defense for that. Okay, so here's the situation. Oh, I see. This actually is kind of nifty if you have an invulnerable pilot. But I don't think I have any of those anymore. Yeah, okay. So let's look at that again. Mechs heal damage, when that's actually pretty good, but whatever, dash in a line, whatever. Okay, so yeah, I don't think I can do, and I mean, I don't want to be killing myself. Although, oh, well, this actually is a combo. This does work. Jesus Christ, am I going to do the dumbest thing in the history of the game? Do I buy this and this? So when they deal a killing blow, they heal, and then you kill yourself, and you kill an enemy, but then it heals you. Oh, Jesus. Do I need to think about this crap? Okay, what did I want? What do I actually want to spend my things on? I wanted more damage. That's what I wanted. Do these things cost anything? No, they don't cost anything. Other than the stars I'm buying them with. It's not very Bombermech-y is the thing. That's just sort of a combo that works on any squad, which on unfair difficulty is not a serious consideration. But it is kind of like a once-in-a-lifetime thing that these would both happen to be in the same shop. I'm just worried that if this like screws up the run, I'm gonna really regret it. Because then if I spend the 4 stars, I have 4 stars left, and I don't have 2 power cores then to get any damage upgrades. I can only get 1. Well, I can sell 2 pilots to get another. I have an invulnerable pilot that I could put on in place of these guys. Okay. Fine, we're gonna do it. So I sell my 2 pilots. I get my 2 power cores. And who is going to be doing that thing? Well, I guess you have the freeze weapon. So you're doing the thing. You walk up to somebody and you blow up. And then you come back to life with 1 HP. Although you're conservative. So actually it would have made more... Well, here, I can do this. Let's swap the pilots. Shoot, you don't need the... Oh god, can I not undo this? Oh crap. So you don't need the, Oh, I guess you could use it. You could just do that. Okay, so that's good. So you get this. I'll stick with 4 move. And then you power up your science beam. But then you only have 3 move. Oh wait, no, I have 2 power cores. Right, I haven't actually used these yet. So there's 2 uses of this beam that I can use to freeze things. So I can blow things up with that guy. I can freeze things with this guy if I'm not teleporting. So do I want an extra damage? This is doing 4 damage, or do I want 4 movement? I think it's a close call, but since I do have insta kills, This is only once per battle. Oh, interesting. So do I want the conservative person? I think actually I still want the conservative person there, because that is very, very strong to be able to blow things up at will twice. Okay, so it's like this. Now, I could give you 5 movement, and I could give you +1 use. So it's one or the other. Or I could hurt enemy, but that seems a bit silly. Okay. Or I could still give you plus damage. But if you can do this twice per battle, do you really need this to be doing 3 damage instead of 4? Let's give you a movement to make sure you can get into position, which means that you unfortunately can't get this. I could, of course, give up a movement for it. That seems a little bit sad. Yeah, this last power core is not actually that significant, and maybe it should actually have been my last bit of health instead of buying that power core. Okay. Well, as it is, we'll just do that. No, not that. Sorry. You don't need a move. Right, you have nothing to do. Okay, fine. We're going to just get you 2 extra health. Could also do heal ally. I could, like, if after blowing up, I could heal you fully. I don't think that's worth it. We'll just do this. So you can do this once per battle, which is okay, because the teleporter's a really good weapon, so I'm going to be wanting to do that most of the time anyway. This is just, you know, rare situation. You walk up to something and you blow it up. Now, the thing that it makes me doubt at all still is that with flying... Oh, right, I forgot. You have flying. I need to actually do that. Okay. With flying, you can more easily get into position to use this self-destruct. So I could put the flying mech there, but then I can only do it 1 time. Whereas with the conservative mech, I can do this twice. I think that's probably better. And I got this. Okay, yeah, that's weird, but it's what we're doing. So it's time to take our last stand. I'll cut here and see you in just a bit. Okay, well, not much really to do here other than try to bait this blobber. Now this digger, if I put somebody here, they might go up here, but of course pylons could spawn anywhere around here. The digger probably has a target regardless. Really, this boss, oh, that really sucks. Jesus Christ. If I bait the blobber, this boss could web multiple people. And then I'm committed to basically having to use the teleporter to, like, act on the boss. But it's really difficult to not be webbed by this boss. I gotta put people in the corners? That seems crazy. And then especially because the bomber mech, the bombling mech in the corner is not very well positioned. But I think I have to do it. I can't let that guy get webbed. Okay, I could, like, put the bombling mech here and then, like, put a teleporter here, and then if the boss goes up, I can web it. No, I'm gonna test it, which is what I always do. I'm gonna test whether the disease is worse than the cure. We're just gonna let the boss be. And the reason for that is that there's a chance I could blow him up and just kill him. Oh, maybe I should have done that. Maybe I should have put this guy next to the boss and then bait him to get blown up. That might have been smarter. I don't know. Well, okay, so I can lose a total of 2 pylons during this final scene. So if I lose 1 here and 1 next time, then I'm okay. Now these body blocking the rocks actually kind of helps. That's bad. That's really unfortunate. Oh, you could have wasted your attack, but you didn't. Okay, no one's wasting any attacks. Oh, Christ. Okay, so you have the frost beam. First thing I want to check is if I go here, could I just freeze all these guys and then somehow still survive? This is bad pylon placement. I can't spawn bomblings here, so you're gonna probably have to move. God, I would really love to not lose anything. Okay, so you can go here, kill 3 things with your explosion. So then I just need to deal with the bombling, the charger, and this boss. Problem is, my bomber mech, what can you deal with? You can deal with the bombling, I guess. Okay, so let's say you deal with the bombling. Can this guy deal with the charger and this boss? No, can my freeze mech deal with it? No, because if I swap the scorpion with the charger, then the charger is fine, but the scorpion still blows up a pylon. Okay, so there's a move, definitely, where I only lose 1 pylon. I just need to see if there's a way that I could lose less. I can go here and I could kill the boss. I can't get in here. All right, I think I'm just gonna have to lose a pylon. I just could sit here forever and really think about it, but let's just get it done. So we kill that. And, well, there is a chance I teleport something with a bombling. Or the charger. Oh, the charger, if the charger went before the boss, then he could have nudged the boss. Oh, the boss would have still hit somebody. Okay. I could teleport somebody with this guy, but my bomber mech just cannot deal with like a charger. Like, that's the thing, is this guy doesn't have any pushes or anything. So yeah, we're losing a pylon, which is not great. That means I can only lose one more pylon the entire rest of the time. But if I lose one pylon on this map, and then I lose one pylon on the next map, then that's okay. And hopefully, like, with this setup I have with the exploding and the and the freezing, that just kind of works. Okay, you can actually move. I can swap you with like the charger, for example. But that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, we should freeze the scorpion. That's the most dangerous enemy here, and just accept the fact that the charger damages the pylon. Okay, so if I freeze... Well, I could freeze the blobber and the boss. Or the blobber and the charger. Whereas I could only freeze or I could freeze just the boss. And then I still have this thing alive. But you know what? The bomber mech is pretty good at dealing with... Yeah, the bomber mech is pretty good at dealing with the bloblings. I'm actually not that worried about it. I'm going to use this turn to move into a better spot. So I can do double silica stuff better in the future. We'll nick the charger here, and then we'll do some body blocking, I guess, and freeze the boss. Okay, well, it wasn't ideal, but maybe that's just my strategy. I accept the fact that we lose a pylon at the beginning of both maps, and then we don't lose anything else. There's a big difference between 7 and 6. 7, you can lose 3 pylons. 6, you can only lose 2, so it really is significant. Okay, this is actually incredible. It just gets wasted. That's a little scary. Well, teleporter can deal with it, probably. Unfortunately, the teleporter is sitting on the fireball. I would prefer him not to be sitting on it. Okay, what if I just... I'm trying to see... Okay, because now I need to get into high gear and start blocking spawns. Unfortunately, you're not quite in the right spot. I mean, you're between 2 fireballs, but you can block 2 spawns, I guess? So what's the most I could do blocking-wise? I mean, do I just blow up this blobber? I think I just blow it up, right? Yeah, we just blow it up. And then we use the teleporter to deal with the charger. Okay, so I think the way it works is like, I send bomblings there and there. This bombling goes onto a fireball. You block a spawn with your 2 HP. And then we swap the charger with the bombling. So that's a charger killed. And now we do another pair of bomblings. Unfortunately, bomblings cannot quite reach this spot. So we'll block this one. These action availables. Oh, I can actually do a repair. Oh, no, I'm only doing a bonus move. Okay. So you live. Okay, so you're good. And we're all good here. So one enemy spawns. It's here. It's body blocked by my teleporter, and I can deal with one enemy. Next turn, I should be able to block 2 more spawns. And then hopefully the teleporter can just deal with whatever threats come out. Oh, you're getting lava'd. That's okay, I think. The bomblings, yep, just can't quite... I can't block 2 spawns with a single shot of bomblings. But I think it's still... Well, actually, no, if I shoot twice, and then the ones laterally are just wasted, then I might as well move and shoot once, it seems. Well, but that only is if I can actually move to a spot, huh? Oh yeah, if I go right here, I can put a bombling there and there, okay. So you can't block a spawn without repairing. Ah, that's a problem, because you can shoot this thing down, but from here, it still hits a thing. Yes, okay. And you can't block a spawn because then you die. And you're not invulnerable or anything, so yeah, we can't just wantonly kill you. Okay. Let's Ah, crap. I'm gonna have to let some enemies spawn, I think. Because who's dealing with this? You don't have your freeze. You don't have your exploding. You can push it. But no matter where you put... Like, if I push it forward, it's annoying. It still hits this one. I could swap you and have you just sploosh into the lava. Okay, fine. Let's swap and have you sploosh into the lava. All right, now you can do something like this and this. Oh, I think I accidentally found a good move. Oh my God, I think I did. Because now you can go here and you can repair. You can go here and... no, it's not that great, unfortunately, because from this spot, and this spot is on fire and it'll blow up. Ah, dang it, the stupid fireball. If I could spawn a thing here and move it here, but then it'll blow up. And because of this pylon blocking me, I can't actually, yeah, okay. So anyways, we get most of the spawns blocked. We only get one spawn down here. Oh no, 2 spawns. Yep. God. Okay. Can you... Your bonus move only. Alright, so we get 2 spawns. It's fine. I have a teleporter. These spawns... It's just 2 enemies. Surely we can deal with 2 enemies if I have a teleporter. Just the teleporter is just such a flexible thing, especially if your teleporting character flies. It would have to be something really, really crazy for me not to be able to deal with it. Alright, well, the Alpha Hornet's, you know, very flexible. Could fly into a weird nook. If they both go into some crazy nook, I might be in trouble. Okay, the Hornet wasted its attack, but this is the kind of thing that's sort of annoying to deal with, and so if the Hornet had also done something like that, I could have actually been in trouble, like if it had flown into some nook somehow. But anyways, we just move out of the way of the Hornet, and we deal with this via teleportation, and it's fine. So let's just keep it nice and simple. It actually would be nice to give some experience to Prospero, but like by killing this through shared XP as well. But, I don't think that my Bombermech can do it. Yeah, because there's no space to put a bombling, unfortunately. Okay, so we're just gonna, what? Like, do this, this, that. Have you get killed by a fireball. You don't even have to move. But let's just move you out of the way on the principle of it all. And then... You're dying to a fireball, just double checking. Yep, okay. Okay, so my quote-unquote strategy seems to have worked. I took 1 pylon. I can take 1 more. But if I get in trouble and have to lose 2 pylons, I am really going to regret that I didn't do whatever I needed to do to be able to buy that last bit of power grid damage. Or power grid HP. Okay, so what we want is for things to clump up either in a straight line so I can freeze a bunch of them, or in a cross shape so I can blow a bunch of them up. Pylon RNG leaves a lot to be desired. It's all with the enemies, but that may encourage them to clump up. The webbing enemy is killed. That is good. That is very good. The bomb's on the wrong side, but you know what? I'll take it. It's just a matter of putting up our hands and seeing what Jesus is going to do to us today. All right, you... are attacking the bomb, you're attacking a pylon. This is a freaking nightmare out here. Oh, Jesus Christ, that's horrible. Oh my God, this is Alexander and the horrible, no good, very bad day. Okay, so first thing we're gonna check. Oh my God, yeah, it sort of works. I can fly in here and I can freeze this entire row. But this digger, man, if I'm freezing, you know, then I am, I'm not teleporting because my freezer's on my teleporter, which means I'm committing to just losing a pylon immediately. Well, all right, let's say I do that. If I freeze this whole row, how am I dealing with this firefly? Remember, I used my teleporter to do the freeze, and you can't actually blow up the firefly because if you blow up the firefly, then you also blow up the bomb. Right? This does, I assume. Oh, it actually even blows up pylons. Yeah, I can't do that. So that's actually a bit of a problem. That's a really bad problem. Because if I have to go in here, even with my flying, with my 4 move, actually 5 move wouldn't have done it, but yeah, with my 4 move, I have to go in here and which is good that I can do that thanks to flying from Prospero, so MVP there. But then this Firefly can't be pushed. I can body block the Firefly, but then I die. Well, okay, so what I could do is I could use a Bombling to body block the Firefly. That does work. I can shoot a Bombling here, walk up, blow this up. I can shoot a Bombling here, go down, body block the Firefly. Like that. Or actually... yeah, this isn't ideal, unfortunately. I would like to shoot a Bombling down this way and have it go up, but there's no space, and there's no space here either. But okay, I can go in here, I can body block. The thing is, if I could have put a Firefly... If I could have put a Bombling there, then I can shoot through it with my phaser. And then that would deal... Well, I didn't upgrade the damage, but it would deal 3 damage to this and a damage to the blobber, which is maybe not insignificant. Okay, well, if I stay put, let's say I stay put, I shoot a Bombling here, and I shoot a Bombling up here, and this Bombling, unfortunately, is wasted. I could also... Yeah, no, it's just wasted, unfortunately. But then I shoot another one laterally. I walk it here. And then I go here. Well, no, that's just dumb. I mean, if I'm doing that, then I might as well move. The real issue is I'd like another Bombling to go here to block a spawn. I don't want a spawn happening, especially if this digger is being left alone. Oh, God. Okay, I need to just take a moment and see if there's a world where somehow freezing this row is not what I do. Like, I use my teleporter to deal with this digger. Like, there could be some crazy 5 million IQ move where I just, like, teleport this digger out of here, basically, and somehow that fixes all my problems. What are you doing? Okay. So, if I put a digger in here, this thing will charge into it. It'll push damage against the bomb and kill it, which is annoying, because what I would have liked is for it to block the charger and also body block the Firefly, but it does not body block the Firefly because it dies with its stupid only 4 HP. Okay. If I swap the digger with, like, the Scarab, it does cancel both of them. And then I am left with... You know what? No, it's not happening. We're just doing this, and we're losing a pylon. So it's a bit sucky that I lose a pylon, and I don't kill this digger, and I don't block this spawn. Well, there is one more thing. You have 5 HP. You could body block the Firefly. But the problem is, you have to... These falling rocks are actually a big problem. If I could have stood here, I could have shot a Bombling here and here, blown it up, blocked the spawn. But I can't stand here because of the rocks. And you can't body block because you don't have enough HP. Yep. You can move after shooting, but... Because I had to stand here, I cannot move this Firefly down here. Wait, what happens if I do this? This is... Oh, no, I just kill my own person. Okay, good job, Boris. Thanks for checking that out. What if I go here? Oh, no, that doesn't work. Yeah, I need... This is why you need HP, kids. It's why you need HP. I can shoot and move out of the way, do damage to the blobber, push this, but it doesn't actually help me. It has to be a Bombling body blocking this Firefly. And that only works if I move my guy. And if I move my guy, then to take care of this... Wait, what if I shoot this to babysit it? Kind of weird? Kind of weird. But if I do, then I can use a Bombling to block the spawn and block the Firefly. That's what I needed. Okay, so we do this and this. Remember, you can move through the bomb, which is very important. Okay. That's the move. Now, what do I do? Where do I stand? I think I'm going to try to stand as close as possible to stuff. And then we do the most... Oh, yeah, I can move afterwards. I don't know what the right place is to stand. Maybe as just as close as possible as I can. Yeah. Okay, well, we did it again, kids. We lost a pylon on the first turn. We have a Firefly, a Blobber, a Digger... But the spawn got blocked. So it's 3-on-3, and I have a very flexible squad. I also have Mr. Explodey Pants, who can one-shot anything. And the pylon blowing up is actually kind of good because it clears the way. Like, this was a good pylon to lose, you know, because I want to be able to move. All right, the Bombermech has to move now because of this claw that happens. This is extremely awkward crap. Because I don't want this thing to move. I want to be able to shoot twice. Okay, so if I just move my teleporter, what happens is that this firefly shoots at the digger. And it does shoot first, but the digger has 4 HP, doesn't quite kill it. But if I like move back and I phase shot, oh, it doesn't work either, because my phase shot does only 2 damage. And, shoot, it does 2 damage. It pushes this digger, doesn't quite kill it, and the firefly gets pushed into the claw and dies before it can finish the digger off. That's absolutely hysterical. Okay, let's check the obvious. If I just go here and I swap with the digger, right? That's, well, it's not ideal, but it's fine because I take the firefly hit. But I could take a firefly hit, and then I can shoot a bombling here, block a spawn. But the problem is how to deal with this bombling. That's a tricky one to deal with now, because this one, if I blow up a bombling from this spot, I also get this digger out of the ice, which is extremely not ideal. Okay, let's consider a stupid move again. What if I just go here and I blow up this bombling with my exploding power, and then I also kill this charger? Would I then be able to block both spawns? Well, yes, but it would require... Wait a minute, hold it! If I can get in here, I can blow up the digger and I can use his power to move. But he doesn't fly, so he can't actually walk in here. He's body blocked. Okay, what if I swap the firefly with my Bombermech? Oh, but if I swap the firefly with the Bombermech, then if I go in here, then I also blow up my Bombermech. Okay, but if I swap with the Bombermech, the firefly will die, and then I could move my bomber, but I think no matter where I move it... Okay, what if I move my bomber out of the claw, and I swap the firefly with the Bombermech in order to get rid of this blobbling? So I move, I swap. No, it doesn't work, because then I've already moved. And then I can't move out of here to let me explode on the digger. Okay. You know, if there was only something else here other than this mech, and I could swap with it, and then move after attacking. Okay, I'm gonna explore this weird possibility. I move my Bombermech, I shoot a bombling here, I put the bombling here, I swap my guy with the bombling, I then blow up. Okay, the problem is I can't deal with this blobbling. I really don't want to lose a pylon of this stupid blobbling. There's got to be a way that I can just not do that. Because if I blow up a bomb here from this space, that's okay. I get this guy out of the ice, which sucks. Okay, I think I need to be willing to use my HP as a resource. So let's go back to the plan of I just walk here, I swap with the digger gets killed by falling rocks. You take 3 from a firefly. Fine. Oh, but there's this problem. This thing still isn't actually addressed by my blobbling. Unless I blow it up. What if I just fly here and I blow it up with my explodey? All right, I blow it up, I kill this as well. So now we have a firefly, a blobber, and my Bombermech has not moved, and he can shoot twice out here to block both spawns. I think we're going to do it. I don't know if that's the best play, but it's the play I'm going to make. So that happens. You need to go in... Nope, if I go in here now and explode, shoot, it kills my guy. Okay, where were you standing? You were here, and you have 4 movement? Oh my gosh, you can't get back up here. Okay. What if I fly up here and to do this? Well, it gets the scarab out of the ice, which I don't want. Oh my god. Huh. There really just isn't a way without... Well, at this point, without doing anything, I can't even get a bombling to this location. Crap, I don't want to lose another pylon. That seems really, really dumb. I could just let this pilot die, but that seems also very dumb. So someone's getting out of the ice. It's either a charger or a scarab, and I guess it's gonna be a charger. God, it feels terrible not to blow up a thing while I can. But I actually, oh no, I don't need it. I don't need it. I can spawn a bombling here and have it walk here and blow up. Okay, that's fine. So you are free to, what? Go here and just kill a blobber? Because these bomblings are weirdly annoying. Okay, so we do this and this. We put a damage on our teleporter, which can definitely come back to haunt us, and we unlock a charger, which can definitely come back to haunt us. You can block the spawn. You can't hurt this firefly unless you explode here and also hurt the bomb and get the boss out of the ice. Oh, you can go here and hurt yourself. No, that's not worth it. Obviously, it's not worth getting the boss out of the ice. Okay, so unfortunately, one of your bomblings is wasted. This one is irrelevant. You can move. Well, let's get a little bit into better position, I guess. A bit nervous about this. I don't like that I could not find a way to not get this charger out of the ice. I was hoping if I took 3 damage that it would mean that I got an ideal outcome in every other respect. But on the positive side, these frozen enemies should count against spawns. I can block both spawns out here. And hopefully my teleporter is flexible enough to just deal with a charger. This is actually nice that the spawn happened here because I can easily use one of my bomblings. And this I can actually technically ignore, but of course, if you do that, then Scion comes and, you know, you might regret it. Okay, so, you're breaking a scarab out of the ice, which is not ideal. You can actually now kill the firefly. Actually, you can kill both of them with your 5 movement, and then use your Archimedes power to just walk away. Oh boy, that's great. You unfortunately cannot get to a spawn, to block a spawn. That's extremely sad. With your 4 movement and flying, you just... Oh no, there's one right there. You can get it. Okay, so we go here. We repair critically. We go here. We blow up. Healing in the process. We move back. And I guess I don't even need to block a spawn because my Bombermechs got it covered. I'm not even going to block a spawn with my body. I can use my little bomblings for that. It's what bomblings are for. Okay, it's going to work, folks. It's going to work. Holy moly, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like and or subscribe. If you want to stick around for the bonus stuff at the end, feel free. But we did it. There's no more spawns. I blocked all the spawns. The other enemies are frozen. So we can just... I'm not even going to, you know, put out bomblings and block the spawns or anything. This is the final turn. So we just repair. And, oh, I can repair again. Hey! And we are out of here. Now, I have a really interesting decision because I could take one of my 2 robot pilots and stick them on a squad. They're not who I originally was thinking about using, but it just feels so hard to throw them away. We got a really nice Prospero and a really nice Archimedes. And it is tough to ignore these qualities. Flying Prospero, that could go well with the Heat Sinkers because that squad really needs mobility. I would usually put Kai on that squad because there's one mech that does like a shot in 2 directions that does 1 damage, and having it do 2 damage is a really big deal. There's also the Flame Squad from the original game, and that one we could use Archimedes, or yeah, instead of Prospero, we could use Archimedes. Because what I usually do with that squad is I use Chen, who has the move after shooting 1 space. He has move after shooting, but it costs a power core, but it can move an unlimited amount. But usually you just need to move 1 space. And Conservative, well, obviously the grid defense is a waste, but the Conservative is neat. That could be helpful. You have the Mech Reactor, which is generally just better. Okay, I'm going to go for the Prospero with the flying, though not without some misgivings on this. Because these are both, well, Adrenaline's not that amazing, but at least it's sort of usable, so we're going to try it. We're going to try a run with one of my least favorite squads in the whole game, actually. The Heat Stinkers, as I call them. It's just a weird squad. All the mechs, none of the mechs fly. they do have some extra movement, which is nice, but the HP is super low, and I just don't think the weapons are that good. It's like a fire squad, but it doesn't actually do fire unless you sink a bunch of power cores into it. This one's kind of weird. But one nice thing about him is he has the mech reactor, so in this mech we can do the add push, so that this actually becomes a babysitter immediately, which could be kind of nice. And then we have this guy, the only actual fire here, which puts a little fire and adds some range, and also it's got that passive that standing on fire removes the fire and gives boost. It's not that great. Anyways, we'll give it a shot. If this doesn't work, I'll probably just try one of the other squads. At this point, all the squads that are left are squads I'm not a huge fan of, so I'm just going to be shopping around and trying to sneak in a win wherever I can. See you soon.